It's a Clawfinger remix from Silent Hill 1. Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I hope we're doing well. It's Monday. It has been raining a lot, which is great, because it means that the heat wave is broken for like 20 minutes. It's still really, really hot where I am. That's about it. Hope everyone's doing alright. It is still September, and our goals are as follows. Look at this, the CPC stream is the next one. And as soon as I mentioned this to my parents yesterday when I visited for my tea, my dad went, "Oh, I do love a bit of CPC. I've got a Prime subscription. You can have that." So we are now +1 for that. You've got 3, and then we get the CPC stream. Good times. I'm not going to dwell on that though, because, you know, I feel... What does CPC stream mean? Well, I'll tell you, Rickstress. Let's go back to this screen. Hello. It means that I will stream games from the Amstrad CPC, the thing that gave me my name. And that's what some of my older videos were that aren't as good, I don't think. Some of the jokes still hold up. There's one of them, the opening to Suivo's World is great, and nobody seemed to get it. And there was one in the Squeak video that still makes me laugh, but otherwise, yeah, it's just me trying my hand at comedic writing, so. Your mileage may vary, but yeah, that's what that's gonna be. 3 more subs, and I do a stream where I play Amstrad CPC games and show you what I grew up with on my computer box. But that, I feel, is enough waffling and talking, and I'm going to go over to the game now. Are you ready? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So, a couple things. Something that I appreciate very much about this game is, I don't know if it's like a leitmotif, if you can call it that, but the main like melody of sorts that is playing here is the error signal for when you make a wrong number when you dial a telephone. Like you can just hear it softly going doo 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 in the background, and that is interesting to me. I've just noticed this option, begin anew. Did I write that? Big fan of that. Alright, let's go. Hospital reception, let's go. So yeah, the fact that it is all like, hey, there's a dial tone playing, and there's all sorts of spooky stuff like that. This has actually put me in mind of a piece of internet horror / an ARG called Knock 10. And in that, the scientists, they're trying to make like a fungus. It's like a fungus or a mold that will retain memory. And the idea being they can use it to, like, cure Alzheimer's or whatever. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! I thought I'd be able to get past that. Apparently I wasn't. I guess I'm going to try and heal up a little bit. What a letdown. But yeah, in that, it turns out the scientists have been inhaling the thing they've been making. So now they all start sharing one another's memories. That's fine. We're all cool. Don't look at me. Everything's good. The scientists start essentially taking on one another's memories. And I believe I'm in the wrong place anyway. So we're off to a fantastic start. Yes, I am. Am I? I don't think so, actually, because I need to find the... Oh, no, that's right. I need to go to the nurse station. Because that is where we found this safe on the wall, eventually. You're coming with me. And you're a note. Yeah, we've had that one. Okay, cool. And then what happens is the scientists all take on one another's memories, the mold continues to spread, it gets into the machinery, and essentially the facility is alive and knows this. And so it's just sending out any and all distress signals it can, just screaming in all directions for help to see who comes for it. And that's some pretty good sci-fi horror right there, and that seems to be a little bit of what's going on here. Especially because we keep seeing notes about this weird, like, fungal growth that is infecting the robots and the humans alike. Who knows? Right. Let's take a look at this. So, we came to this at the end of the last stream, and I was a little unsure how to proceed. And because I've come prepared, I don't want to go rummaging through the rest of the facility after taking that one shot. You ready? So we found this cipher, and from it you can reasonably determine a couple things. A is number 1, N is number 2, B is number 3, even though the thing is missing, and we can essentially get everything that we need to build a complete cipher from this, with the exception of number 8. What is number 8? Because you see it's missing on the left and right hand sides. But if we look at the safe, the letter F does not show up on this list, but it does show up here. So you can reasonably intuit that F is 8. At least in this instance. And we've also received a transmission that tells us what frequency sword is, like what the code is for sword. That being 73484. So if we open up this guy, not that guy, that's my penguin pointer. Open up this guy over here, there we go. So if you look at number 7, Z, 3, B, and so it goes on. Now, I thought that I had tried every single combination when I got to this grid, and Jaded Mew pointed out that there's an additional layer of obfuscation to this. And they are right, there is. But I've missed it. I've finished that layer of obfuscation. I know what the code is. I think this is a fairly reasonable explanation for a survival horror safe code. Yes. Basically, I've received the code 73484 as a means of opening this. How do we translate that into letters? Well, we have this. So, 7, first one is a Z, and then a 3, which is blanked out, but we know that's a 3. That's a B. 4, 8, 4, 8. We don't have on the sheet, but we do have on the safe. I had best get this right now that I've explained that. I think it is Z, and then B, H, F, H. Yeah, look at that. I did it. First time. Ooh, I don't want that. Pick up an I. Pick up that. An incinerator room key. I knew that's what it would be. So what we have to do next is we have to make our way to... Actually, hang on. An old photographic memory module. Allows recording of up to 6 visual memories. Incredibly outdated, but it might still be useful. Do you do anything? See, I think I am playing as a robot. And yeah, that's not something that... I'll be honest with you, Rickstress. If I were to find an eye in a safe, end of sentence, I'm a little bit panicked by that. I don't want for there to be an eye in a safe. Hello, Click. How's it going? We doing okay? Yes, we are. I'm just gonna sneak past this creepy whatever you are, nurse, and get on with the rest of my day. And wouldn't you know it, there's a pause screen beyond that door because Click has redeemed Show and Tell. What are we going to show and tell? Well, let's find out, shall we? Today's Show and Tell, brought to you courtesy of Click, is... my parents' dog contemplating a fly. She is a lovely dog, this dog. She's an odd one as well. You see how she's just got her back legs kicked out behind her? She doesn't sit down like a dog would, like you would expect them to. She just sort of leans forward a bit, and her legs just go bleh, and she melts. It's adorable. And she is an incredibly curious dog. She wants to know what everything is. She likes to know what everyone's doing. And yeah, this right here, a fly has landed on a box, and she is sitting there staring at it. And presumably the fly is staring back, and neither of them are moving. They're both just like, hello, friend, what are you doing? Oh, goodness. That was... enjoy that lag spike, everyone. Bunch of drop frames right there. Hope everyone's still with me. Hi, what's up? This is my parents' dog looking at a fly. Thank you, Click, for redeeming Show and Tell. No thank you, OBS, for making me panic. It's very easily done. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, this is the game. Let's continue. I'm gonna go find an incinerator. I don't want to get past you. So I won't. That's right, I just looked down at my kilobytes per second, and it's like 18,000. I'm like... friggin' game. At the very least, I've got some healing items in my safe box. Oh no, lag. Who is lag? Is me? Large amount of health over time. Yeah, sorry everyone. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Just OBS doing its thing, I guess. Alright, large amount of health over time. You are going to go back in the box. Hopefully I don't need much more of you. No, the Screechy robots don't go through doors, which is quite nice of them. So it's possible to just hide on the other side. You can also do that! Now, this is something else that got me thinking. Is this facility aware? Because you see how the camera's tracking us really, really well? Like one-to-one tracking us? I think it's actually looking at us, rather than that being somebody using a little trackball, moving it around. I didn't click. At least not according to my figures over here. That one might be on you. I'm going to go this way, and we're going to open up the incinerator, and I really don't want to be in here. Actually, this sounds dreadful. Thermite flares. Oh, here we go. from that person to this person. My. As you've probably heard, there have been multiple accounts of bodies decommissioned. Bodies of decommissioned protectors spontaneously reactivating and acting in a defective manner. Based on November's autopsy report, it seems that all affected units showed some sort of cancerous growth in their organic components. According to her, unless completely incinerated, this growth may reactivate the replica even after it's been dead for hours. We don't know what causes this, and we're unsure who is affected. We can't keep up with incinerating the bodies with 2 incinerators that constantly need recalibrating, so we're improvising. These thermite flares are able to melt through replica armor and burn the organic components from the inside. I've requisitioned more of them, but there was some paperwork missing, so we'll have to wait a bit longer. It says June. Is that the same note? That is the same note. I don't know that I have the answer for this one. Wait, yes I do. I presumably have to match this red line, right? Right? Oh, yeah, there's a lever right there. So there is too much CO2. Looks like gas is fine. Too much O2. Let's try that. Oh, Wales! Hello! Do come on in. I was speaking to O Wales when I was on my shift today, and I said, hello, O Wales. Too much O2. I said, hello, O Wales. You're wonderful. That's what I said. This is one of the many perks of being CPC Gamer Friend. I will say... Have I done that thing again where I got the wrong... I mixed up CO2 and O2? Inflammable means flammable? What a world! So if I'm reading this right, that looks like CO2... Not enough gas. Need more gas. Wait a second. Are there actually notches on this thing to show me where I need to set it? That's what we do at work. If you look at the music settings on the little... on the soundboard, that's how it works. We've put little notches to show you where they... Too busy talking to us, not enough Achtung. Well, you know what? That is fine, because Achtung means warning, which means, will you stop messing around with this incinerator? To which I say no. Everything is fine. Not enough O2, too much gas. I assume that I'm doing the right thing. Ahem? What is ahem? Oh no, did I get it wrong? Actually, attention, not warning. Oh. Oh, there you go. I don't remember. Do you know what isn't helping? Is that by doing this, it is changing the variables on everything else. Oh. Yeah! And now we get the fire key. Makes sense, makes sense. This suspicious stain I do not like. But that... Were you closed before? I don't remember if that one was closed before. I simultaneously do, and do not like when games do that. They force your attention away from something and then change it when you're not looking. Like, I don't know if I like you, friend. Well, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to be cool and heroic. And I'm going to save my game. Don't worry, that is just as hard to read on my TV as it is on stream. It's not easy. Oh, Wales has redeemed Tell Me Your Dreams. Let me get my book. Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so here we go. I was in the world of Fallout. This is what I was doing in my dreams yesterday. And something had been stolen. And I had to go and get it back. And... forget you. And... in order to do this, I had to go down this big rubble hill and find my way through like a laser tripwire maze, but also there were these big like grubs and scorpions messing around, and it was this whole mess. And I remember the dream started over a couple times, which my brain interpreted as saving and loading. Which happens sometimes. Like, I occasionally have the same dream play out 2 or 3 times, and I realize that this has happened before. Or at the very least, I dream that, hey, this has happened before. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, give me some heals, give me some bullets. What is my reload button? I have forgotten. It is... you. Amazing. Oh, there's a couple of other things over there as well. I see those. Don't think that I don't. No space to carry shotgun rounds. I can deal with that. Let's put those down. And now let's put those down. Yeah, there you go. And let's take out you. That still looks kind of fine. That still looks alright to me. I still think something's going on with that photograph. Because this game is wearing its influences on its sleeve, so it is. And I know what that is. Do I want to drop down? Not right now. I'm going to do this again. Isn't that lovely? Look at these bright colors. Okay. It looks like I can safely drop down to the room below. Okay. Okay. So, I'm glad that I saved your moving around while I'm doing that. How beat you? What do we reckon, everyone? No. You, there you go. Not like that. That way is death. Oh, that's clever, actually. Because we're a robot? Alright, just do the thing. Have I tried kissing? I have not tried kissing. I don't want to kiss that thing. Look at it. That's all scary looking. We're dead. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, that's the sound I was talking about earlier. You hear that? That's all that's the missing dial tone thing. Hey, I am absolutely not about the looks, thank you very much. I am more about, please don't be a killer robot throwing up all over me. That's me. It's my middle name. It's hyphenated. My parents had a sense of humor. Now, that's just like the name of the thing, so I don't expect for that to be anything in particular. I'm guessing it's going to be a case of go when the visor is down. I mean, the other thing I was thinking is, do we get it to shoot the bits and pieces around the room? Like these little tanks? No. Oh, that you could just hit me. Okay. If the problem persists, contact your technical services. They'll tell you how to beat the boss. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm open to hearing them. Potentially, it depends if chat keeps working, because that module has loaded a couple times now, when I feel like it shouldn't. That little gap at the start of the stream, that's just got me paranoid now. So, step 1, take cover. Step 2. Really? I can equip that? What does that do? Okay, next line of thought is, it appears to have summoned that thing. Like, it created a link. And now okay. We still have to deal with you guys. But... Still have to deal with these guys, but... I feel like either in summoning those, or keeping them go... Here we go. And keeping them going, that makes it fall to the ground and able to take damage. Yeah, okay. We've got this. And I did it on my first try. And definitely not anything else. Twitch is having a meltdown. Lots of streams are doing that. Okay. I'm glad it's not like my end, because I'd feel really bad if I did that. And like I would have to go get something fixed. And I'm not super great at that. I just want to play the video. Especially this one. Because, let me tell you, I've had a lot of fun playing this one so far. And I've been thinking about it a lot. And I'm glad that I'm back to playing it now. And... yeah, come on. Come on. There we go. You see, just a little bit of attention paying, and on we go. Wir sind alle, we are all something. I don't know what that last word was. A visitor. Welcome to our facility. You've caught us at an unfortunate time. How can I help you? I'm looking for a gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. Alina Seo. I believe she's one of our factory workers. However... I knew that guy was no good! You shouldn't have returned. I did not see the word sorry extras. I got as far as we are all, and then nothing else. Man, dissonant pianos are the worst. Whoa, oh no. Oh no. One of the things I was thinking when I was thinking about this game was, I don't know if I'm happy that I'm not playing White Day anymore, but oh, am I playing White Day again? I must have fallen asleep waiting for Erica. Did she already go home without me? We wanted to get some books from the library together. I should check if she's still there. The library, you say? But whatever the answer is, I am glad that I'm here and able to play Signalis some more. I am liking that. I wonder how that boss fight would go if I didn't have any bullets left. That would be really bad. What is this top word? I know the bottom one. That's forbidden. Herumlungern verboten. Herumlungern. I don't know any of the component words in that. We were talking about this, my family and I, and my dad was saying, oh, it's cool you know someone. Loitering. Thank you very much. My dad's like, it's cool you know someone who speaks Afrikaans. Is Dutch a language they're also familiar with? And I'm like, yeah, probably, because it's... Oh, we appear to be lagging. Yeah, apparently Twitch do be like that today, says Click. Everything appears okay on my end, so I'm guessing the VOD's gonna be okay. But like, I'm sorry you guys are having a hard time of it. I don't want to do that. To be honest, when I see people Dutch, but it works. Well, this is the thing. When my dad was on mission, he met a guy called Ari. And Ari speaks Dutch. And I have the story the other way around. Ari speaks Afrikaans. And he met up with a bunch of Dutch people on this trip. And they were able to talk to one another in essentially a combination of the two, because apparently they're close enough that you can just do that. And Dad's like, well, that's really cool. I wish I spoke multiple languages. I can just about do English. Which, you know, that's where I get that from. What are you? Oh, it just requires a key. Do I know what that door is? I don't know what that door is. The elevator is out of order. Oh, would hope so. We just got slammed on top of it. Looks like an engine for powering a looping paternoster lift system. Option 1, get that lift going, folks. Option 2, glue guns. No space to carry a maintenance key. That looks like my face. Although I half suspect it probably will if we are a robot, right? Like, it seems like we would be mass-produced. And therefore, that's just this model's face, not necessarily my own. What could it mean? This is a very ominous screen, and I don't know that I like it very much. I'm gonna go... Is that fingerprints? Right here. Are these track marks down the wall? I don't like the look of that. I really hope you haven't just gone to me talking about Twitch lagging, because that was several topics ago, Click. Now we're talking about, like, speaking languages and stealing jokes from my dad. If you want to talk about stealing jokes from my dad, here you go. Right, mangoes in a pub. What about the crisps and peanuts? There you go. And then I stole that from my dad, and then everyone stole that from me in high school. That was the joke of the day in high school. A question. Is this our first time doing this? Why is there a big mess of robot bodies? I don't know. Can't do that, so I'm back there in the old convo. Well, speaking of dad jokes, an Overwatch match. Someone said, "Hi, I'm new. Please don't be toxic." Hi, new. I'm dad. Amazing. Rickstress, I'm proud of you. Thank you very much for that. It's you. It's you again. Mr. Shining Carpet. I'm officially sick of the Eulers next door. They've been listening to that stupid song non-stop since the piano room was locked down. If I have to hear it one more time, I'm going over there and smashing that stupid tape recorder to pieces. I wonder if there's a way we can borrow a key so we can get into their dorm and put an end to this madness. I don't care about breaking quarantine if it means never having to hear that song again. Man, that is me with live and let live, guys. Yeah, that is me with James Brown's terrible Christmas record because it's on the work playlist, and I have to hear it so often, and I hate it, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Replica overview star. That. Security Technician Guard Replica Starling. Generation 4 low-cost combat unit. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height 220 centimeters. The standard model of the Protector's security technicians. Fitted with extended legs, star units gracefully tower over most gestalts. Despite their heavy armor, they can move swiftly with their long stride. Their cool and detached demeanor allows them to analyze situations with objectivity and deploy force as required. Trained in close combat and riot control techniques, they operate best in small squads led by an officer star unit equipped with a ballistic shield. Also, the fact that this is a hexagon, that's cool. And that's a thing that we've seen before, because we've got that mysterious plate. The hexagonal plate. I wonder what that does. Also, I was in 2 consecutive Overwatch matches with this one guy who said, "Hello, it's my sister's birthday today. Say something to her, everyone." And I was the only one who did. I went, "Happy birthday, sister." Because I have to type on a controller, and that's about as best as I could do before the match ended and everybody got booted back to the menu. You unlock from the other side. Now see, I've got nothing to back this up, but this to me says missile silo. Hope for the future. Red front. Right? Controller typing, right? That's why I set up a keyboard for 7 days to end with you. I regret doing that. That game dropped off super hard. What does that say? Defective. Cannot be opened. Everything's rusty. Doors are locked. Okay. Okay. This might be a moment for guys are patrolling now? Are you gonna see me? Please don't see me. They don't... Unless that one is facing away from me, they don't appear to see me. Is this all based on sound? I don't know. Oh wait, no, that one in the center appears to be looking to the right, away from me. So, that's fine. Let's just slip through that door. That's a little ominous, isn't it? What am I aiming at? I don't know. This, I like. The fact that I'm able to sneak around, it breaks flow a little bit, but at the same time, it means that I don't have to engage. And that is probably the biggest problem I have with the game so far, is you're giving me survival horror levels of resources, but not survival horror levels of enemies. They can't keep getting back up if I've only got 3 bullets. Memorandum. Lighting malfunctions. To service cadre. From them. Due to a recent incident involving a certain starling that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. This should hopefully stop any more non-service cadre personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. If you've been assigned to illumination failure repair task, remember to equip a flashlight module so the door sensors will let you in. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in his quarters on the 8th floor these days. Also, is that 16? Yeah, Sesh saying. That's 16. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good at all. Just gonna go back through that door. And we wait. That's a lie. They're not coming back through this door. That's a workshop. That's a door. See, yeah, I get it. Genre's called survival horror, and it's a scary game, but like, there's limits, you know? Also, if you think that I don't recognize that as the pendulum sound from Silent Hill 3, you're wrong, game, because I do. Because it is. Really? Nothing in a toolbox? Okay. I'll bet you there's nothing useful down this other end of this corridor. Oh, unless... Unless you open up to the silo. Stop, stomp him! Thank you! No, lock is defective. Okay, well, there you go. Is that something? Oh, it is. I should probably use that. Survival horror levels of enemies require occasional healing. Ausweg Reparatur Arbeiter Replica. ARA. All-purpose repair worker replica macaw. Generation 2, low-cost general purpose. Frame, biomechanical with titanium reinforced polyethylene shell. Height, 185 centimeters. The tough worker bees of the construction and repair industry. One of the earlier replica designs, the simple but effective ARAs are actually the most produced replica type to date. These strong and heavy worker units are a perfect fit for work in construction and production of industrial goods. In many places throughout our nation, ARAs have already replaced all Gestalt workers in the fields, like climber forming and explosive ordnance disposal. I'm afraid the commander won't receive any visitors at the moment. But perhaps I can be of assistance instead. Who are you? I am the administrator of this facility. Please, there's no need to be afraid. I'm just here to... This painting right here? That painting is called The Island of the Dead. And it's a really good painting, actually. And it's been famously done by... Oh, who else did that? Giga did a version. Giga? Hey, really, Giga? That guy. Would you like to know who famously owned that painting? I'll give you a clue. He had a stupid mustache. And the fact that it's here, well, that probably doesn't mean anything at all. Apparently none of us are here by choice. Ah! I took my eyes off the screen for like a second. And I get jumped. But, oh, that's clever, actually. Did you see that? When that thing got too close and I fired, I actually just shoved it away. Fancy that. Auto-injector. Single-use injection syringe. Instantly restores a large amount of health. Usable on the move. When equipped, automatically activates on system failure. You are going straight in my inventory slot. Thank you. That is going to be like the fairy from Zelda. Heimat. Heart of the Revolution. That's clever. The very idea they thought to put a little Waverly line there to say, you are here. Where am I? I don't know, but there's something over there. This looks like a mail room. Did you get my delivery of bullets? I may have done. Shotgun rounds aren't bullets. I know. Oh, man. Alright. You first. And then you can stay back. There you go. Oh, you've got a knife, it looks like. So it looks like these guys are attacking with whatever they have to hand, rather than, like, the weapons that they would have. You know what I mean? Order number. From S23 Protector Accommodations Management to S23 Service Cadre. High voltage fuse. Your order for this replacement part has been approved and was processed by S23 Management. Please find enclosed the requested part for installation. Falca has specifically requested that repair of the looping lift system be prioritized over other repairs. Please replace the fuse as soon as possible. It is a huge hassle for everyone to get around without it. You're telling me I need to find a bloody save point. There's another hexagon. Actually, the fan is a hexagon. The floor is hexagons. I wonder if they're going for a hive thing. Because they mentioned that one particular kind of drone, now I'm doing it. One particular kind of robot is a worker bee. So it makes sense that they'd go for a beehive, honeycomb, that sort of a look, right? Makes sense to me. That's a great visual, by the way. Big fan of that. Yeah, see, thank you, Click, for agreeing with me. I feel it does make sense. Oh, snap, I got an empty slot in my inventory now. Thank you, bullets. Bullets. The way this is laid out... Well, that suggested the attackers were coming in. Because otherwise the table would be flipped the other way and it would be facing this way. So I'm still running on the idea that this is kind of like Knock 10. Where... Reinforced rolling shutter, you need a shutter gate handle to open it. I think you mean a crank. And if so, it had better make that little ee-ee noise from... what's it? The Resident Evils. Those guys have a ballistic shield. I don't like that. Oh, hi! That one was directly on me. I didn't see you in the darkness. What do you mean I can't reload? Oh, you automatically reloaded those bullets. Good shout, game. That way, I just have the bullets in my inventory. That's what you want. Alright, obviously you are locked. Please turn around. That's fine. That's fine. I can go here and wait for it to... wait for that thing to turn around. So yeah, Click. Maybe it is like the Borg. Maybe I'm leaning towards some sort of weird fungal thing. Wherever... what was that? 190? Let's just use one of those real quick. Yeah, there it is. My radio tuner. I'm I'm pretty sure that said 190. $191 even. Well, close enough. What was that button again? That button. I have no idea what we're looking at right now, but this... That's horrifying. Thanks. Can I walk past you now? That says get out of this room to me, doesn't it? I would say yes. 139. 139. Oh, okay. I guess I just looked at the wrong one last time. Wait. There's a keyhole in the painting. Yeah, that's not what that painting is supposed to look like. That is, that's a boat with an unnamed person sailing either towards or away from it. Name the person? It was painted by Arnold Buckland. That one? Is that what we're talking about? Or do we mean 1940s German man with silly facial hair? Because that one. You said, there was an unnamed person in the boat. I got you. Yeah, no, it's just like it's just a white specter in the boat, and it's supposed to be. Oh, what do you think it means? You know. I mean, they can have a name. It could be Sharon, probably, because that's like the ferryman. I was just talking around that other name that I'm not going to say, because, man, YouTube does not like talking about 1940s Germany. Oh boy! And is that just gonna... Right. Let's just try a couple things. Are you my circuit breaker? You're my circuit breaker. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait a second. So, I need to make... It looks like I need to make the top one 800 and the bottom one 230. That might be the individual I am referring to, Rixtrus. Yes. We don't talk about that guy. I get the feeling that this is going to be a matter of, like, just raw maths that I don't have the time or patience to do right now. Because, ooh, that's way too much. Unless... Which one was it? There was one of these that dropped the bottom value all the way through the ground. There you go. Nope, that's not it. Oh! Oh, yeah! Yeah, we did it! But you know what? It doesn't matter if the numbers are there. Click, because I did it. Look, the thing's turning. We fixed it. I definitely meant to do that. And everything is fine. Now let's talk about Bruno. I have not seen that movie, but I know of the character. And someone was asking me about it at work. They were like, "Have you seen it? You seen the sort?" I'm like, "Do I? I ain't seen Bruno. I've not seen Bruno. It seems like a really... I think we're talking about different movies here, Rixtress, because Encanto, hell yeah. Let me tell you about Louisa, she's the best one. But Bruno is a Sacha Baron Cohen movie, which is like Borat. There is no follow-up sentence to that, it's just like Borat. Okay, well, okay, yeah. You're talking about that song. I'm talking... Yes, thank you. Thank you. So, I need... Oh! Okay. The looping lift is down here. Did I really not engage any of you guys? Good. Good to know. Yeah, absolutely don't watch that with Tiny Child. I feel like Nimona was a bit of a stretch. This scary danger movie with that one. But no, definitely not going to watch Bruno. Yeah, here's that lift. Oh. Oh. That's a lot easier than whatever the hell I was doing before. Look at that. Now I've got a lift system. The thing that mostly sold me with that movie was that one scene where the guy's like, "Can't you just be you, like girl you?" And she goes, "But I'm not a girl, I'm a shark." And then is a shark. Classified information. Commander eyes only. Don't look at this, chat. But it doesn't say anything about hearing it, so you're allowed to do that. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities with their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. MNHR. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep the miners happy. Oh, miners! Like miner birds. They get along well with other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided, as they may cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Are, are we turning people into robots? Is that what it is? Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonance suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily, and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. There's nothing down there, you have to go up. Was that something on the door? That was something on the door. Falca. Generation 6 high-tech bioresonance command unit. Frame, biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height 250 centimeters. Classified information, commander eyes only. Listening ears, everyone. The protector, that one, the commander, the head of each Aeon's facilities protector force, is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falca unit. An authority that may never be questioned. A Falca unit serves not just as a commander to the protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Am I gonna get one of those? I want one of those. A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top, looking like a speaker or a microphone. So, I'm noticing all of these guys are named after birds in some way or another. Falca's diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me. No, touched me. Poisoned me. It feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore. But I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here, between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why should she curse me like this? Oh, I see it. There actually is a little line down there. It's probably not very easy to see on the stream, but I can see it's like a pixel line on the floor down there. And that's where the guys crawl up from underneath the floorboards. Don't mind me, guys. Everything's fine. Right. What else do we have on this level? Not much, right? Because there's... Flood overflow. Oh, so it's not a missile silo. At least not from the look of it. What are you? an orrery, showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Vineta, the ocean world ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. Rotfront, the ice moon circling the largest gas giant. Still in the process of kiln forming. Buyan, home to the Imperial Palace, floating above poisonous clouds. That's just what it is. Kitse, the Red Desert. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it will be liberated. Leng, SG3 Sierpinski is here. Alright, so hang on. Is that the solar system? There's 3 planets missing if there is. Yes, I said 3. Pluto's still a planet in my heart. But at the same time, if this guy is, like, a poisonous gas planet closest to what I presume to be our sun, that would make you Mercury. That was Vineta, which is Venus. But then that one's Earth, which is, you know, the Red Desert. That would be Mars. That's the 4th one out. Either way, there you go. Some planets for you. Give you a bit of context for what we're doing in this world. Sorry guys, don't mind me. What's up there? Oh, there's 2 doors up there, and I really want to go up there, but also I don't. So actually, let's use another one of those, and go use this shutter key, because you are gonna get up. That's fine. That's not fine. Stop it. Just go away. If only there was some means of keeping these guys down that I had, and I was just refusing to use it. Wait, what goes there? Is that the owl key? Yeah, I think that's the owl key. Island painting. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, we've heard about these guys before. Euler. Simple universal light replica owl. Generation 4, low-cost general purpose. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell, height 175 centimeters. Euler units are the backbone of the Usian nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Eulers are highly social and get along well with each other, as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. I wonder which one I am. Like, that's gotta mess you up. Surely. Like, you just find an advertising brochure for you? Now, my thought. I want to do something with the owl. Like the little owl Bluetooth speaker that person was holding. But at the same time, I don't know what to do with it. So I guess we're going to leave it. I'm going to go use the owl key. I mean, I'm also looking at... Turn you off. I'm also looking at this guy over here, where it's very hard to read, but it looks like hypersensitive and catatonic at the top and bottom, and the other ones are over... It looks like over clustered and fragmented. And I'm wondering if that's going to be... If that's related to the what we were just now reading about those robots that can perceive emotions and manipulate them. Are we going to be doing some of that? That'd be cool. Wait. That was the piano room. Of course it is, because there's the piano. So... Oh, that's what that's for. I thought this up here, I thought that was a speaker. I'm guessing that's like an air vent. And the person in the other room was sick of hearing the music through the air vent. I gotcha. Very clever, game. Right. Where do we use the owl key? Have I really not gone through that door? I guess we'll try that. I probably didn't, actually. Probably didn't try to go through this door, because that was, I think I was under attack in this room, wasn't I? That would make a lot of sense. I don't like what that darkness thing is implying. Like, yeah, in video game terms, you know what I mean? Am I going to have to do the little follow spot routine? Am I going to have to creep through an area? Am I going to have to sprint through the middle of this area and proc all you guys? I sure hope not. Maybe I am. That's fine. That's fine. Ignore me. Ooh. Just at a guess, I'm going to say this is our visual enhancement dealio. Look at it. A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Looping multitrack magnetic audio tape cassette. The tape inside the cassette is torn. Is that an actual piece of music? I wonder. I don't know. I don't know what that name is. Well, that appears to be a bit of a wash now, doesn't it? What do I do with you? Can I take the knife? No. Can I take the rations? No. I can just take the tape. Well, I have a few extra bits now that I didn't have before. So what I can do is maybe go save, maybe explore the next few bits of the facility, because I know that I've got the lift that's moving up and down now, right? So I can go to a few more spaces that I couldn't before, and then that will help me continue onwards towards something. Towards what? I don't quite know. I'll be fine with that. Still got 2 slots. I'm starting to see Jaded Mew's point when they said that essentially you're just gonna want gun and bullet. Maybe don't take ammo or tool, because you're going to need that for your puzzle items. Yeah, okay. Did I look at you? Oh yeah, I looked at you. Hope for the future. Red front. Those cameras again. I don't like that this room is now completely empty. Why is this room completely empty? I don't know. Wait, no, that's not going to be right at all. I was thinking maybe we tune in the radio to a particular station, and that will tell me where to go, in a manner of speaking. That's a persistent one. So are you. You stop that. Did I unlock this door? Wait, I don't need to unlock that door, do I? That goes to the dark room. Okay. What I do need to do is to hop in this lift. See, what I'm thinking is there anything I can use here? Like, is this where I need to use the owl tape? But at the very least... Got any, like, secret compartments on you? Moxie, hello! Thank you very much. Gonna leave me up while we do some chores. I would say have fun with chores. Chores are not fun. Do your best. I eagerly await your return / making advances in this game. can't use that here. I don't think I can actually use that here. It's going to be a case of when you get to the point that you can use it, you're just going to use it. The game has been real good for using puzzle items automatically. Oh, easier with music and good streamers. I'm one of those. I'm not much in the way of music, but I'll take a good streamer. Library key required. Okay. Moxie has redeemed a compliment. Mike, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't go through this room, did I? Because look at these lads. I don't want to deal with you. Hummingbird key required. Get slashed with knives, apparently. Your compliment is, I enjoy chatting and hanging out with you in Moo's Discord because you're just generally a fun person to be around. And I like that. That is the kind of people I like to surround myself with. Good people who are fun to be around. The game had better try and find some justification for why these enemies are all curvy and that. And not just because Silent Hill 2 had the big booby nurses. There was a reason the game did that. And it made perfect sense. In context. And boy, you'd better. Mineshaft access elevator. Need the administrator's key. I reckon that's going to be the final port of call for this little puzzle chain. You lurk a lot. You have fueled the motivation. Okay, wow, okay. I'm glad to have fueled that motivation. Do your best. Let's see what you are able to do. Meantimes, oh, how am I supposed to get to that door? I'll bet you that door's locked even. It doesn't do anything. Or it isn't, actually. Cool. Oh, hello. There's a flashlight module lying on the table. There is a notable sequence, maybe half an hour or so into Silent Hill 2, where you find a torch, and you pick it up, which plunges the room into darkness, and I am trying to approach this game with a sense of, like, of fairness and impartiality, but, like, come on. You just gonna keep doing that? Also, hell yeah, we have a torch now? Eagle key required. Okay. Adler. Generation 5th High Command Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell, titanium skeleton. An integral part of every Protective Führungs Commando is the Administrator Unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of Protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falca unit, serving as her adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. Adjutant is not a word that I know what it means. Like, I know of it. Excuse me, I just don't fully know what the word means. Right, where were the dark rooms? I don't remember. We need to go back up to the top, and we'll go find them. Actually, you know what? That's particularly good level design if you think about it, because adjutant Yeah. It's not a word with which I am familiar. Oh, I don't know if the frame rate likes it. Military officer who acts as an administrative assistant to a senior officer. Well, there you go. We have learned a word today. I appreciate this. Hey, there's a camera up there. So yeah, my line of thinking with the cameras, I don't think they're looking for us. I think they're looking at us. And that's no good. That's going to require something or other. Oh yeah, there you go, Protector's office. Down there. So that is through this door. And then past you, because you're awake as well. Everybody's awake, because I'm running out of bullets, and I don't want to fight you guys anymore. I need to go this way, do my thing. Ciao. Is that a Silent Hill Homecoming reference? Child, that better not be. What are you? What are you? Pan up, camera. I didn't know if that was like someone or something. Hunter's key. I don't know which one that is. Island key. Oh, that one. I know what that one is. Calibri in the management office. One of the Calibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusions sitting inside the room, crying. Which one is the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neuralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. That's actually a really good way of justifying that. That's how to solve that puzzle. Well done. Cradle of Humanity. Vineta. Well, do you know what? That's fine. Do we? No. No, you gotta use a pencil for that kind of neurosurgery. Okay. The next place I needed to go... Oh, well, the island. The island painting is over there. Let's go deal with the island painting, shall we? Is there anything I can do in here? Like, this thing seems to be glowing, and that says to me, hey, there's something to do over here. But the fact that I can't look at it means that, no, in fact, that's not what we're doing. I'll say this though, that's a hell of a light. Look at it. Yeah. You can jive. I know what I'm doing. And that's running away. Are we going to now do the bad game design thing where we're going to get a bunch of keys to unlock doors to find more keys? Because I thought we were above that. Game, I thought you were better than this. Lindsay, I apologize. You were the keyhole this whole time. Postbox key required. So I specifically can't open that. I need the hunter key. Okay. Well. We can go over there to the repair bay. And down there to the workshop. So let's go and take a look. Are you guys now procced? Oh, you're not. That's actually really, really good. Why would you be? You haven't noticed me. You've just got this one patrolling in the middle. And the rest of you are just hanging out. Everything's fine. Let's go in here. That wasn't. This isn't great. I'm not entirely happy with that encounter. It's like they knew. Let's just pop that on, shall we? Yeah. Everything's fine. There was another thing in there. Yeah, I can't carry any more ammunition. That's fine. Can't carry any adhesive tape. No space to carry a weapons case. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like ammunition is like a limited quantity thing in this game. We just shoot at those targets. That's fine. Okay, what can I drop? Reasonably, nothing. Bet that's the key to the weapon case. Okay, so let's go use the workshop key. See what else is through this way. And see if we can, at the very least, free up some inventory space. So I can go and collect some of that stuff I just found. Replica known issues part 2. Classified information. Listening ears. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. STCR. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality, prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Yeah, see, I joked that those nurses were hanging out and they were hanging out in the showers. No, actually, they probably were. Now then, what I think we need to do, I think I need to go and grab that, the adhesive tape from the gun range, and using that, we can... I'm just going to wait for you to get out of the way of the door. So I can do that. And then I'm going to run past you coming up through the floor. Yeah, I saw you. I think what we need to do is go to my inventory over here and combine you. That's not how you fix cassette tapes, by the way. That will just break as soon as the cassette player reaches that. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what you look like, shall we? Like that. That's what you look like. I had to try it. I had to see if there was any... Oh, how do you reload? In one. Amazing. Well, what I'm going to do is hurry back to a save point, I think, so I can drop off some of this stuff. Turn off the torch, turn off the torch! Ah, damn it, they saw me coming through because I had the torch turned on. I realized that as soon as I opened the door. Like, no! Okay. Well, that actually works out perhaps a little better than I thought I might in the first place, because now I've got a functional cassette tape, and I can put you in there. Yep. A small radio broadcasting unit. It's set up to broadcast the tape deck's input signal at frequency 142. Oh. So I think all this stuff is just for show. Like, it's currently playing. I just can't hear it. Because what I need to do is to go over here and set you to 142. Let's find out. Oh, I know what that is. What is that? I know how this piece of classical music goes, but I don't know what it's called. Where do I know it from? Wait, this is Swan Lake. There you go! I knew that. Why is it playing Swan Lake? Where would I need to place? I was going to turn that off because I reckon that's going to get flagged as something or other. Nutcrack. Yeah. I think I know what I mean. I could be wrong. So, music player is up there. That doesn't count. Where was the robot? The one with the owl box. Down one. And then this way. Not this way. However, bullet. Let's just count ourselves lucky. I miss Empirical Woodland. Does anybody feel like telling me I'm muted just for old time's sake? So, wait, actually, where was I going? Thanks, Rixtress. I appreciate that a lot. I don't appreciate you. Not you, Rixtress. I mean the creepy, screeching robots. Please, do not deal. So, here's what I'm thinking. We go over here to the bedroom, and we do this, right? And then a Falca unit. Is she dead? She looks strangely peaceful lying there. Ah ha ha ha! It's listening to me, and it's playing. It's responding to the music that I'm playing. The hummingbird key. Splendid. I'm glad I did that. Is there anything else in here? No. I'm going to turn this off right now because, man, speaking of getting muted, don't you be playing copyrighted music on stream, CPC Gamer. Right. Where did I need the hummingbird key? Anyone? Because I know it was somewhere. And... oh, actually, was it over there? Might be over there. I think we are doing that bad game design thing where you use keys to unlock doors to get keys. It's a staple in, if you ever play Flash games, big staple in those. I'm looking at you, Arise. Classified information, yada yada yada. Eulas tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Eula dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Eula's personality stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Eulas will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. AR. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate ARAs. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Auras get along best with Eulas, who tend to be patient and friendly and have a talent for reading Auras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Auras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Aura personas can be stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. That would make sense with some of the enemies that we have seen. Commando Light and Height Oh, that looks like Bioresonant Technical Unit, I guess. I don't know. This is Calibri, Generation 6, High-Tech Bioresonant Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height, 152 centimeters. A marvel of modern technology, excuse me. The Calibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector Führung's Commandos Falke unit is aided by a cadre of KLBR unit adjutants. That is someone who is acting as an assistant to a superior officer. Oh, dang, it's still on stream, so it's clearly... I'm just reading what Rick's just said. Anyway, see, this one can amplify her bioresonant signals, as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Calibris are one of the most effective protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate amongst themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses, the Calibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Yeah, see? Hive mind. Like bees. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. I saw you. Something flickered over there. Anyone in here who jacked my optical camouflage? Yeah? No? Alright. Oh! That's... My thing's playing. What did it say? 88? It did not say 88. Let's try this again. 224. 224. 224. 224. This is a really clever little puzzle, I reckon. Oh, and look at that! Our emotion unit on the side, we're really confused by this. Yes? I don't know what most of what's happening. I don't know what most of that is. 250. Let's go. Yes, the screen flashes stirb, which is... if I had to guess, stop? Or, like, leave? Die. Okay. That's not a room I particularly want to be in right now. Well, that's fine, because that means the. So everything's fine. What was it? 199? I was too busy making that amazing joke. No. So that puzzle I mentioned before, I think that's a clever puzzle. I don't fully know how to navigate it beyond what we saw there. Where, like, keep adjusting the radio frequency. You'll eventually get there, I guess. I mean, I kind of got that a lot of what was Torch again. A lot of what was going on in that room was not a happy time. But oh man. I'm pretty sure that Adler bedroom is where we go to use the next key. Excuse me, guys. And that's the door on this side. Alright. What notes you got for me? Give me some notes. Date 84216. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking, like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I want to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight. Another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with some astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes. Mate! You're getting horny on Bane over here. You stop that, Adler. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolidation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Hey, don't you talk to me. Adler's the one wanting to get stepped on. Elster. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. 178 cm. meters. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the central neural archive on Vienna, we've heard about Viennetta. New LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. There's a hole in the front of the box. It looks like something is missing from the mechanism. Okay. Anything else in the room? I think that's going to be it. Has that been mentioned on my little book? It has a shrine box. I don't know if I like the sounds of that. Why are robots building shrines? I don't know. It makes me worry. Can I just? No, I can't just. I can just look at that. Dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge. I can do all of these things. I should go and save. Where is a save point? Actually. I have found posters for most of these places around this facility, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I have, because Roadfront has the big red dot on it, and Viennetta was the big blue and white one. I wonder if that's related to anything. Probably. You're the library, right? Oh, I think so, because I see the word book on the thing there. Yeah! See? Words are power. I think... I don't remember where I found that library key. Oh, that's right. Yes, I do. Because it was in here. Because I had to go into the happy room. Was it the library key? It was the postbox key. That's right. Well, I'm going to head back up to that save room so we can save and finish off for the day. But we're also going to swing by the postbox first so that I can see what is inside. I'm going to guess a key. Who wants to bet it's a key? Was the postbox up here? Postbox was up here. Okay. And then over there was the... That was the dark room, but I've passed through that room, so there's nothing in there that I really need right now. Don't mind me. I'm going this way. So actually, something that I want to bring up before I go. Where are you guys? You guys are down there. This area looks a little bit like a train carriage. Like, specifically these little red pillars. Do you see what I mean? This area looks like a train carriage. And we did watch that videotape slash have that dream about being in the train, you'll recall. Can I? Can I? I think I can, actually. Because I've unlocked the loop, I'm pretty sure I can just go down this way. And find the library on whichever floor it is by doing this. And that's going to take me away from... Yeah, there it is. See? Library, down there. And that's going to take me away from some of the hostiles. Not all. You absolutely know that I'm here. And away we go. So something that does actually get me, we've noticed this as well, that every enemy functions slightly differently or looks slightly different, and I think that's what those notes are that we're finding. Yeah, because this is that one guy that we just found. That was the boss. Miner. Mining, nuclear tech, high security replica. Miner. Generation 3 industrial specialist. Biomechanical with high security reinforced armor plated servo shell. 260 centimeters tall. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery, and hazardous environments, no other model rivals the MNHR units with their high security power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation, under crushing pressure, and in zero G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields, a standard Generation 3 cranial construction can be found, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as with any other replica model. Please note, MNHR neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat my brain is going. Listen to these words. That one wasn't Twitch bugging out, that was just me. Please note, the MNHR neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the SAPR variant should be used, which employs a combat-capable persona in the same frame. For more information, see Schwere Anti-Panzer replica, Schnapper. I don't know what that is, so I am opting to not tinker with it right now. We'll get to you. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, a neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I'm here outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I am safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I had become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Well. You want to hear some music? Let me tell you, friendo. Where is it? Because I got the DMCA brigade right here. What do you think of that? Oh, she hates it. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'll go turn that off. Is that a thing over there? No, that's just a note that I just read. Okay. Let's go. Okay, well actually what I am going to do is I'm going to turn that off because I feel it might get a little distracting. Right. I am going to... What do I have in my inventory? Anything? Nothing? Cool. I don't actually know what I'm going to do next. What a fantastic way to start the next stream. Let's head back upstairs and... Oh! That just loops me up and back down to number 6. Fantastic. Well, let's go back to a save point and save. And, oh, that's right. I'm going to tinker around with that thing in the library. Thing that I said I don't know what it was, so I'm not going to screw around with it. I'm actually going to go screw around with it, but not right now. We're gonna go stop this. Okay? Okay. I feel like a second save point would be nice. Maybe like towards the bottom of this facility. Or this chunk of the facility at any rate, because like this is a bit of a trek. Wouldn't you say? Oh, I'll tell you what else it is though. It is an excuse to dunk some of this stuff. There you go, look at that. I got 3 slots left in my inventory. I got a gun with 10 bullets, and a flashlight, and some juice boxes to make the owies go away. That's what those are. And now we save. Splendid! Alright, let's put that down. And let's go to this screen over here. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. And I'm happy to be on it and to keep playing it. Who are we gonna go and raid? Is anyone streaming this right now? Let's find out. Well, slim pickings, let me tell you. We got 2 crypto bros and somebody with tags that I cannot say because that's gonna go and the bad things will happen. Let's go and say hello to Airy, who appears to have a new guest commentator. I wonder who that could be. Oh, we can't read Prairie Airy. Well, then I guess I'm just gonna hit stop. That's what I'm gonna do. Because nothing's working on Twitch right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Thank you for stream. Thank you for watch. Please do come back tomorrow. We're gonna start a new game and see how it goes. So until next time, goodbye.